Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're back here in Better Connecticut.
Is this a saddle? Because I feel like we're back in the saddle.
Yes, we are back in the saddle. Welcome back.
Thank you. Welcome back to you as well.
Yes.
It's been so long since I've done this show, I forgot how to do it.
I did have that moment. I was like, where do we go? And
where do we do? And what do we do? And what time? My lines. But we're good. We're good. And we're not going to have repeats till Memorial Day. So tune in. That's the plan.
Get used to it. You're going to be with us every day.
And they're all going to be brand new shows. So tune in. Kara and I are not getting a break for months, literally months. Hey, a big weekend for the UConn women's basketball team.
They are headed to the Final Four for the 12th year in a row, but still so exciting. They beat the #1 seed,
Look at a lot
Louisville,
of
yesterday afternoon.
Look at those three-pointers.
And it was a tough fight, too. I mean, it wasn't as easy as, sometimes it's so easy for them. There's Gina Auriemma, of course, who's been at the helm. Katie Lou Samuelson was their star senior, and she managed to help a lot, even though she had been recovering from a back injury.
80-73. That's a little too close for comfort.
They said every time they started to get like a double-digit lead, Louisville really came back.
It was incredible. I actually watched the Met game over the weekend. I watched the whole thing, just about the whole thing.
Wow.
Sat with my mom. We were down in Long Island, and I watched the Met game. They won 2 out of 3 of the series, so I don't know. But it was a sports weekend. What do you know? For me to watch sports is a big deal.
I watched tweens dancing at Ariana Grande, which was also fun.
Yeah, you saw Ariana Grande, which is awesome. All right, we're not quite exactly sure what the problem is, but a medical issue is forcing Mick Jagger to head to the sidelines.
Yeah, they're not saying what's wrong, but he does have to cancel. The Rolling Stones tour is now going to be postponed. They do say that he'll make a full recovery, but being tight-lipped about, he's 75 years old. He has a 2-year-old.
2-year-old.
But we're not sure exactly why he needs to step aside.
And there's still hope for me. At 55, I can have a baby. And just like Mick Jagger.
It doesn't matter so much for your age.
Yeah, I was with, that's very true. I was with my nephew, my great-nephew this weekend.
Oh, I saw that picture. Is that who that was in the bouncy seat?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God.
You're a great uncle.
I don't know how people do this. Raise children. God bless you all.
But your children would never talk back and always be perfect and sleep through the night from day one.
They would be perfect, yes, as long as the nanny was there.
Justin Bieber said he's taking a break from singing, but that doesn't mean he's gone silent. He made a little news by singing on his wife's Instagram Live yesterday.
Yeah, he was former lead guitarist Dan Cantor started commenting, and that prompted Justin to just make up a song. Take a look.
Who is it?
Dan Cantor.
Dan Cantor, we wrote this song for you. We hope you like it. We really do. Come on. Dan Cantor, we wrote this song for you. We hope you like it. We really do. Dan Cantor, Dan Cantor.
I think that's pretty good for improv. Like, he sounds pretty good to just make that up.
He does sound excellent. His voice is really good. Maybe it's helping him that he takes a break, but his voice always sounded good, so I hope the Beeb is doing good.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's married.
Yeah. We get a little peek at their relationship.
Absolutely.
Now, apparently this is no April Fool's joke, they say. Burger King is actually testing out a new Whopper called the Impossible Whopper, but it doesn't have any meat.
I got a Whopper have no meat.
Take a look.
A patty with 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 17 grams of protein, 100% Whopper, and 0% beef. We know it's impossible to believe. The Impossible Whopper, only at Burger King in St. Louis.
All right, well, there you go.
Well, maybe you'll like it. All right, so while we were away, there's been a bagel blow up on social media. Maybe you were following this.
The question was posed, what is the proper way to slice a bagel?
So we're going to go try and figure that out. Now, you come from New York, and I think you're going to say there's only one way you slice a bagel.
Yes, the Burger King commercial is still running.
Pay no attention to the Whopper.
I'm not paying attention. Let's make a deal.
Okay.
All right, 9.
9.
Okay, so this is how I cut a bagel. Everybody's they're going to say this is not the right way to cut a bagel because I have my hand down there and God forbid the knife slips.
Oh, you do
cut
it
your
that
hand.
way. Yeah.
So you're supposed to, I think, cut it. Well, I got to cut it. This is how I do it.
Okay. Yeah, you have to be careful.
You got to be careful.
Sometimes you can go on the side. But either way, you cut it into 2 halves.
Yeah, you're supposed to cut it on the side. Either way, I cut it in half.
Right, so you end up with 2 halves. Put that in the toaster. Put your schmear on it, right?
All right.
Philadelphia cream cheese. So, in St. Louis, apparently there's a St. Louis way. Now, please, I know this has caused a lot of problems here in the Northeast. People are very upset about it. Don't get mad at me. I just want to show you. This is what they're doing.
That is so wrong.
It's It does feel wrong on a lot of levels right now.
So wrong.
But
how do you?
They say that then
look at it, you end up with
get
two
the top,
pieces,
you get the top and the bottom at the same time, and you can kind of put it in like a tray and give it to people like this. And
now, some people are saying, as our executive producer is, that you get more cream cheese on the pieces. But if you really smear up this bagel, then you're going to get just as much cream cheese.
It's a little portion control with the St. Louis way. I would say that, but beyond that, I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going to smear the bagel right here.
We're not supposed to eat it.
No, we're not eating it, so don't even eat it, because Kara and I are both on a plan.
It's really hard not to eat it.
All right, give it a whirl if you must. But look at that. Here we go. She's doing it. Okay, there you go.
It doesn't taste bad that way. It's just, it seems wrong.
This is perfection. That is perfection.
It needs to be toasted, though.
It does need to be toasted. Thank you.